Good morning. Your weekday kickstart is here. It's time to live, impact, value, and engage heart first. It's time for Live at 7:55 with Mitch Taylor.
Morning, welcome to Live at 7:55 for this Tuesday, February 23rd. Thanks so much for joining me here for your weekday motivational kickstart. That is Live at 7:55. Greatly appreciate your viewership. Seen a lot of comments here. Join the Accelerate Your Business community for monthly coaching calls. It's only $39 a month. That's it. It's nothing to have monthly coaching calls. Had one yesterday with a gentleman. Have another one here coming up tonight where we work on focusing specifically on your business, what it is that you might need to help move forward. So thanks for joining me here. Good morning, Jessica. Good morning, Big Daddy. Let's see who else is on. Matthew Swegan. Good morning. Chris Hintz. Good morning, my friend. Hope Matthew, you got my comment last night. Matthew reached out to me with a private message, and it was funny because I was about 3 drinks in at that point in time when he when he messaged me. Baltazar, good morning, my friend. Thanks for being here. Today's topic is protecting yourself from yourself. And I think, COVID has thrown a lot of, curveball, a wrench into everything we do as business owners. But this was relevant before COVID. It'll be relevant far after COVID. It's the fact that we have to protect you from yourself. Matthew says, I hope you did well at bowling. I did. Our team is in first place right now because our handicaps are through the roof. We ended up bowling 900 as a team yesterday at one point, so it was crazy. So anyway, we're doing good at that. But how do you protect yourself from yourself? So when I'm talking about that, I'm talking about a lot of things. It could be distractions that you have going on in your life. It could be something preventing you from achieving the goal you want to achieve. Now, there's all kinds of outside factors that can hit you. Maybe it's distractions. Maybe it's your budget. Baltazar says sandbaggers. There was this one game where I bowled like 8 strikes in a row. It was insane. I don't know how I did that, but I did. So have a plan is the first step to protect yourself from yourself. If you don't have a plan, you have nothing. You're just going about business day to day, week to week, month to month, and you're not really succeeding because you don't have a goal of how to get there. And so you have to have a plan. Like, where do you want to be? We talked about this in the Accelerate Your Business community in the course and leading up to it in the webinars I did for it. We talked about all these things, like business goal tracker is what we discussed and how to lay that out specifically. And so have a plan is so important. Like, if you want to have X amount of dollars net at the end of the year, then don't go spending money frivolously. It's like right now I have one big purchase left to make for the company for the year. And that's pretty much it. Like, I don't need to go spend a ton of money more for the business. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Christopher Rita. Thanks for being here. So first thing is to have that plan. Second thing is to know your end game. Like, where do you want to be down the road? Do you have an exit plan for the business? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But in order to truly protect yourself from yourself, you can't sabotage yourself with the end game. I mean, you could change your mind. Sure. You change your mind if you need to, want to. That's fine. But don't sabotage yourself with different decisions you make that are going to distract you and keep you from hitting that end game of whatever you want to be, whether it's you want to retire at 55, whether it's you want to do something else completely different in your business, maybe it's you want to train X amount of people to work with you, for you, whatever the case is. And finally, don't give in to peer pressure. I had this conversation with someone yesterday. Peer pressure is a mother. And I'm sorry, but certain things may or may not be worth the price tag if it doesn't align with your goals and truly what you want to achieve. Don't let peer pressure rule your decision making. Let ultimately what you want out of your business and your life rule your decision making. That's the answer. So just because you want to be part of a cool kids club doesn't mean that you need to be. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But I can't stress enough how important it is that everything has to align. Like, that has to be part of your goals, has to be part of, what will help you ultimately achieve what you want to accomplish in life. I ask a question in workshop often if I'm doing my workshops. Baltazar says, stay in your lane and within yourself. Absolutely. And so I use this question often in workshop, and it came up to my wife and I over the weekend. And I told her, I said, she was the biggest sale I ever made. And she's like, sale? Why are you calling me a sale? Like, that's weird. Because my wife doesn't necessarily think like I think. And I explained the philosophy to her. It's like, I convinced you, or however you want to describe it, but we are spending the rest of our lives together. Like, that's what we have chosen. I convinced you, you convinced me to spend the rest of our lives with each other. Like, that's kind of the biggest sale you're ever going to make, because that's someone's life. And we're talking about your life here. So don't give in to the peer pressure to do something and go outside of your goals if it's not aligning with your goals. So that's the topic for today for Live at 75, protecting yourself from yourself. You got to have that budget in mind. You got to have those goals in mind. Everything you do every day should be working towards checking something off of that to-do list, working towards that goal, getting that thing accomplished in your business or your life that you want to achieve. And yes, it's okay to take some time out. It's okay to take a break, to take a breath, take a day, whatever the case is. Yes, for mental health, it's needed, especially during today's times. But don't get distracted too long. Stay focused on what you want to achieve. So that's it for today for Live at 75. Greatly appreciate your viewership. I'll be back with you again on Thursday with another edition of the show. We'll see you then. Bye.
Thanks for watching Live at 755. To bring Mitch to speak to your organization, go to MitchTaylor.net. Now go live, impact, value, and engage heart